Gonna wait for a couple more people to join us here. This is Benjamin Raven filling in for Mark Torregrossa with your weather report for Thursday, September 20th, and we have got a lot going on across Michigan and in the UP this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. As most of you know, in lower Michigan right now, we are getting rained on. I am here in Metro Detroit. Just heard our first round of thunder about 10 to 15 minutes ago. It's been raining pretty consistently since I woke up at about 6:30 this morning. Yeah, first we'll run through. I'm gonna run through each region, then we're gonna. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, Benjamin Raven with MLive here, filling in for Mark. Next couple of days, as we've got a couple severe weather threats and important things to note, because we've got a strong cold front moving in after this storm. And while lower Michigan, we're going to be much cooler this weekend than we have been. The UP, they're going to be down in the 30s. 25-degree temperature drop projected from today to Saturday. Absolutely brutal. We'll get into that. We'll get into all the radars. I'm going to run through the regional forecasts and what is going on this morning. The main thing to note this morning is that there was a strong system moving across Lake Michigan, spotted about, looks like 7 a.m. Off the coast of Wisconsin, moving across Lake Michigan, and that's what West Michigan's going to feel this morning. It was producing wind speeds, east-northeast at 35 knots, and it's going to be, this storm is going to have heavy rainfall. Hey, Mark's in here. Heavy rainfall, potential hail, and strong winds. That's the thing that's going to be the lookout for. It's going to be very windy the next couple of days. It's looking for. But quick run through the temperatures for today. We're going to be highs in the low to mid 80s in southern lower Michigan, mid 70s to high 60s that north of Lansing region, and highs in the mid to low 60s in the UP. Overnight lows, we're going to be low to mid 60s for southern lower, low 60s to mid 50s in that north of Lansing region, and in the mid to low 50s in the UP. The cold front is expected to arise, is expected to arrive later today on Thursday and into Friday, bringing more chances of severe weather in the short term for especially for northern Michigan and the UP. After today and this afternoon, southern lower Michigan, it's going to be we're going to be drier than the UP. But our current timeline, I hope it doesn't rain on your daughter's field trip either, but if she's anywhere in Michigan, it's going to rain today, unless you're super southern lower Michigan. A nice National Weather Service timeline provided to me this morning. Thunderstorms this is for lower Michigan. Thunderstorms are likely early this morning. They could persist into the mid-afternoon, late afternoon. Some localized flooding, just because hail, wind, and heavy rainfall are the main threats of this storm in lower Michigan. Thursday afternoon to Friday morning, potential for severe weather is going to be in northern Michigan and the UP. Lower Michigan, like I said, we're going to be out of the severe weather outlook, it looks like, for the most part. Isolated storms farther south could produce damaging winds, non-thunderstorm wind gusts around 40 miles an hour, possible Friday morning. Now today for southeast Michigan, marginal risk for severe weather across southeast Michigan. Isolated thunderstorms producing damaging wind. It's going to be our main time frame in southeast Michigan for these potential severe weather is going to be after 8 a.m. in the early morning right now. I'll get into that radar here in a second. Just want to run through the regions. Very windy conditions are going to move in Friday as that strong cold front moves in across the region. Look for gusts tomorrow in southeast Michigan. As high as 40 miles an hour. Beard oil, I use beard oil. Gotta take care of this. Yeah, tomorrow in the Ludington area, off the lake shore, it's gonna be interesting, but there's gonna be a lingering chance of a storm on Friday in West Michigan. Friday morning most so. Severe weather's not expected. Local heavy rainfall is the main threat. For West Michigan today, numerous thunderstorms are going to affect the area through this evening. From now through this evening, chance of a few storms could become locally strong to severe this afternoon. Main threat, damaging winds, large hail, heavy downpours, as I said. For northern Michigan today, thunderstorms across all of northern Michigan, and tonight, isolated severe thunderstorms possible in that same time frame. Primary threat being damaging wind gusts, large hail, heavy rainfall. A slight chance of thunderstorms will continue early Friday morning, mainly east of US 131. And then, the regional for the UP thunderstorms, some strong this afternoon into this evening. Any strong storm that does develop will have the potential for those strong gusty winds, 40 miles an hour. Look out for those strong winds on Friday. In addition to the thunderstorm threat, heavy rainfall outside of thunderstorms may be possible this evening in portions of western upper Michigan. But yeah, that's about it for that. Like I said, I saw a couple of people, as more people joining us. Southeast Michigan, our main threat for severe weather is in this 8 a.m. early morning to early afternoon threat. West Michigan, that storm is moving across Lake Michigan right now. Should be there. We've been raining here in Southeast Michigan, Metro Detroit, since I woke up about 6:30. Just started hearing thunder in the last couple of minutes here, about 10-15 minutes. But the main threat for severe weather is going to be northern Michigan and the UP. Yeah, it's going to be raining. We're going to turn you around to the current radar, temperature projections, and all that great stuff. So 1 second here. Let's get all set up. Here we go. Here's our current radar right here, as you can see. This is that strong line. There's that strong Lake Michigan storm right here. And the next radar, we're going to get the whole grand picture as stuff's going on. Oh, a little tilted there. This is going to kind of move through and just kind of disappear. And as you'll see in the next couple of slides, this is the area that's just going to get pounded. And up into southern Canada, too. I mean, that's going to be a potential for severe weather way up there if you're up there. But this is our current weather for those of you just joining us. I'll let this play for a little bit, just so you guys can see it. As you can see, Southeast Michigan, we're from that stretch from Grand Rapids to Detroit running southeast. Thunderstorms, rain. Not too windy here in Metro Detroit right now, but we've got a steady rainfall coming down with some consistent thunder. I have not seen anything major lightning-wise yet, but you can just hear some rumblings and bumblings in the background moving on in. And here we go for our high temperature map for today. As you can see, we still got some lovely orange and yellow because we're got that warm front in front of the storm. Overnight lows, a little cooler. As you can see, our friends in the UP are much cooler than us down here in lower Michigan. Still, our lows overnights, we're still going to be in the 60s here in Southeast Michigan. Here we go. This is our 18-hour radar for today. As you can see, watch that storm coming across Lake Michigan, and as I said, it boom, moves on out of there. Some scattered thunderstorms remain down here, but look at this right here. This is what I'm going to be looking out for today. Follow along with MLive.com all day today. Chance of severe weather is right here. I mean, as you can see, this area is like, oof. Yeah, it's going to be moving in, and after this storm moves out, major, real, strong cold front. And not just any cold front, like it's going to be 60 or high 50s a couple of nights. Our friends in the UP are going to be down in the 30s on Saturday overnight. Here we go. This is your low temperature map for Saturday. Do you see that difference? Low temperatures today, Saturday. There's a cold front for you right there. That is a strong, real cold front. It's going to feel like fall. We are inching closer and closer to winter. As you can see, here's our updated severe from our Storm Prediction Center. This is the current severe weather outlook. As you can see, below that line right there, there's still a chances of isolated severe weather. Stronger chances here. And then boom, right here. This is that big storm front that's moving towards the UP into southern Canada right here. That is what's to look out for, exactly. Brr, rain until it snows. Those leaves are definitely going to speed up changing right there. But yeah, this is what we're looking out for, moving up through here. So watch out for the severe weather chances right there. Leave that hanging for people just join us right here. I love how I'm using my giant hands to cover the whole screen when I have this beautiful mouse thing I can just point with. Just a habit. Let's look at some regional graphics here. This is our Detroit update from our friends at the National Weather Service from this morning. As you can see, scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region this morning. It is raining hard right now. Very consistent, hard downpour right now. Not too much thunder and lightning. This is our Detroit outlook. We're going to move on. Here we go, Grand Rapids. As you can see, those storms are moving in across Lake Michigan. And then boom, by 5 o'clock today, pretty much scattered. Storms are moving to the southeast. As you can see, bunch of rain, bunch of storms this morning. Kind of does look like a big frog. Here's our friends from National Weather Service in Gaylord. About a 25-degree temperature drop in 24 hours. Look at the changes right there. Sorry to my parents in Cadillac, going from 64 degrees this morning to 37 on Saturday morning. Or tomorrow morning, 64 to 37 on Saturday. That's a major drop. That's a real cold front moving in right there. Looks like we got one more. I think I already showed that one. For those of you just joining us, this is our current radar right here. And that is about it right there. Let's run through it one more time for those of you just joining us. Temperatures, not the big talking point today. We got a big cold front moving in, but we've got a round of isolated showers and thunderstorms moving across lower Michigan currently through the mid to late afternoon. Tonight, watch out for severe weather, northern Michigan, UP. Do not wish for snow too early. We're still in September. Will it miss Kalamazoo? That Kalamazoo actually is in that area where you could get an isolated shower or two, maybe an isolated rumbling and bumbling of thunder or lightning, but that southern lower Michigan is not in the severe weather. I mean, you're in the marginal slight chance of it just because that storm has been moving through all of Michigan. And just the combination of the warm front being right in front of that storm and a strong cold front being behind it. I mean, that's a real cold front. I mean, that term gets thrown out a lot, but that is a real strong cold front, and you will feel the difference 48 hours from now. As of right now, Kalamazoo, like I said, an isolated shower here or there, nothing severe. You might hear a thunder or so. But yeah, let's run through the regional forecast one more time. What's the temp tomorrow in Battle Creek? You're going to be in that cold front's going to be moving in, so those temperatures are going to be dropping. Today is going to be the last day in the high 70s and 80s. Southeast Michigan today, severe weather, mainly after 8 a.m. in the morning. West Michigan, that storm is moving across Lake Michigan right now. We're gonna have an isolated chance at thunderstorms, severe weather through the afternoon. Northern Michigan, the UP, main threat for severe weather. That is what we're going to be following today. Like I said, prepare for that cold front. It's happening. There's no avoiding it now. You will feel a major difference 24 to 48 hours from now when you wake up in the morning and you're going to say, that Ben guy knew something.